All right, what is happening? So today we are going to do a little bit of a chicken sandwich challenge. And we decided to go with 5 different restaurants, and I'll list those out above. But we are going to start with the first one, which is going to be what?
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. We're going to be testing both fries and chicken sandwiches. I've got Gregory here. I've got Emily here. Got Lauren here. And then I'm somewhere over here.
Hey, here's our first presentation.
All right, so we'll grade each one. Presentation doesn't look so bad so far. Let's pull that thing out. We're gonna cut it into fourths.
Oh, good. Oh, wow. Oh, this looks so yummy.
This is that part of the video where I realize I did not click record on the Pixel 9 Pro, which is in the handheld gimbal there. But I was recording with the S23 Ultra, which was placed off just to the side in a tripod. We did have to deconstruct the sandwich a little bit just to make sure that we had a little bit of sauce, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of pickles on each piece so that everybody could try the same thing. We're actually really impressed, and we'll talk more about that here in a second, but there was pickles and there was also sauce on these, and the pickles were delightful. It's a pretty good sandwich. So, Lauren, since you did the ordering, was this a regular chicken sandwich? So no spicy, no extra option?
Nope, just regular chicken sandwich.
The first thing I'll say is the bun was unremarkable. It's kind of real fluffy, not bad. The chicken, flavorful for sure.
Had a nice crunch, good breading. The pickles were nice and salty and crunchy as well.
So we just had the first bite of the Shake Shack regular chicken sandwich. So Lauren, what'd you think about the bun?
I thought the bun was good. It was buttered. It's kind of thin, but it was soft, easy to bite through. Pretty good.
Gregory, what'd you think about it?
To be honest, the bun wasn't perfect, but I don't really care because, like, the buns don't have to be as perfect. The chicken, though, I loved it. The chicken was very good. It was juicy. It was very good, and the sauce balanced it out very well.
Good. Emily?
I think the bun was, like, not as fluffy as I thought it would be, but it was very good, and the chicken, it was really, really good. Like, I would have that, I would eat the whole entire sandwich if I didn't have to have just a small piece. And I love how they put, like, the lettuce and the pickles on there. That was a great touch.
Very good. Bo, did you like your chicken? Good. All right, let's do a quick rating. So first, I'll say just qualitatively, the bun to me was nothing special, and we're going to use a 0 to 10 scale. So I'm going to give the bun a 6. I think, when it comes to the chicken, it was pretty good for being a not spicy chicken sandwich, which of course I prefer, but they don't offer it. But it was pretty flavorful. I'm still going to give it, say, a 6.5. And then I think, when it comes to the condiments and things like that, they were also just pretty standard fare for me. So I'm going to say 6.5 as well on that. What would you give the rankings?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna give the bun a 6. The chicken to me was excellent. There was a crunch to the breading. It was juicy. So I'm gonna give the chicken an 8. I'm gonna give the condiments, I'm also gonna give an 8 because the pickles were really good. They were very crunchy, and they were very prominent. So for me, that's those scores.
Okay, Gregory, bun, 0 to 10.
Well, the bun, to me, was alright. It was not the best bun.
Give me a 0 to 10 on it.
I'd give it a 5.
And the chicken?
Chicken deserves an 8. It was just like, it was crunchy, juicy, and flavorful. There was nothing wrong about it.
Okay, and then the condiments?
Condiments balanced it out pretty well for me. I like the sauce.
And what about presentation? The way it looked?
I mean, it came in this little bag, so I'd give it a 7.
Okay. Emily?
So the bun, it was a really good bun. I mean, bun's really good. So I'm probably gonna give that like a 6. The chicken is what you would expect from a chicken. I really like that chicken, so I'm gonna give it like a 9.
Okay,
Or an
wow.
8 or
Good
an
score.
8. An 8.5 or a 9. I can't
You just have to pick one.
So the presentation, I liked it because it was like, it looked like what it would look like when you see the picture on the menu. So the presentation, I'll give that an 8. Is it condiments? The condiments, I love the lettuce and the pickles. They were like perfect, so I'm gonna have to give that 7.5.
Okay, great.
Oh, look at that pickle.
All right, everybody go ahead and grab a fry. So for this one, I'm gonna do the brake test, and then we'll also do the squeeze so we can see it, make sure we're focused in. Well, there's no bitterness. It doesn't taste like it's 2-day-old grease.
They're pretty bland.
Pretty bland. They are bland.
Yeah, but it's like
And
the flavor isn't inside of it.
it just feels like it's just too mushy. I want to say mushy because it's got.
A nice crunch on the outside.
Maybe we let them get too old while we're eating chicken, but I think they could be more fresh
I know.
almost.
I don't think
There
would
was
change this.
there was absolutely no salt. It's just an okay fry. The potato tasted fine. It was a little crispy, but not in a good way.
All right.
I'd give it a 3.
Gregory gives the fries a 3. Lauren?
4.
Emily?
8. I love fries. It's too good. I think I got the salty ones.
And I'm going to say 4.
Am I the only one who likes fries?
Okay, on to the next one. All right, cool. We are at Chick-fil-A. I'm not sure what mall this is in San Antonio, but here we are. And this will be a fun one. So we're at Chick-fil-A, and this is a busy one. These guys were absolutely ripping. All right, now we're gonna look at presentation. Now we did go spicy chicken sandwich as part of this little deal. It is gonna be, really, if it's offered in a spicy format, that's how we're gonna get it. Let's work on some reactions.
I'll go first. I think that it was a good sandwich, but there's no crunch to the breading on the chicken. I got a very small piece of a pickle, and you can tell it's just a standard out of a jar pickle. So not a ton of crunch, not a ton of flavor, and I didn't get very much sauce on mine. The bun is soft and sweet, which I think carries it a long way, but it's nothing to write home about.
Okay, so let's do it a little bit out of order here. I would like to hear your ranking on each one. Bun, chicken, condiments, 0 to 10.
The bun for me is a 4. The chicken for me is a 5, just because I know how they soak it and the pickle juice to make the chicken taste better. But it cannot get a good score because it has no crisp to the breading. And then condiments, I'm gonna give that a 3 because I barely got any pickle and I got no sauce.
Okay, what about presentation?
2. It looked terrible, if you ask me.
All right, Emily, let's hear about yours.
So, like Mama, the bread wasn't like Mama, the bread wasn't as good as I thought it would be. It wasn't. It didn't have that crisp that the Shake and Shack had. It didn't have that crisp, and I wish it did.
So what would you give it 0 to 10 on the bun?
On the bun, I would give it like a 5.
Okay.
Hey, you guys have a seat.
For the chicken, the chicken was good. It didn't have a good crunch, like Mama said, but I love Chick-fil-A. Chicken is great. So I'm gonna have to give that a 7. The condiments, I didn't get any pickle in it. I mean, I bet I would have gotten a ton of pickle. We're gonna have to slice it up. And I probably would have rated it a bit lower because I had so much spice. I don't like spicy stuff. That's a meat thing. So I think I'll give the condiments like a 3.
Okay. Gregory?
The bun gets a 2 because there's no sauce. I didn't get any pickles. The chicken had no crisp. It was spicy and it tasted okay. So I'll give it a 4 for that. The condiments, no sauce again, no pickles, 0. Presentation, it barely looked edible. So I'm gonna give that a 2.
Ryan, what was your thoughts on the burger?
So for me, listen, we'll do the bun first. It's sweet. It wasn't bigger than it needed to be. It wasn't smaller than it needed to be. It was certainly fresh. So the bun is going to get a 7.8. I think if we describe the chicken, the flavoring on the chicken, phenomenal. I mean, this is the reason that it was able to go in and beat Popeyes the way it did. It's really good. And the spice was just right on it. Now listen, they're not going to get a perfect 10 because, right, crunchiness of the batter could be a little bit better. And then I think if we take a look at the condiments, there is a reason that these people have perfected this over the years, and it's one of the mainstays for their very short menu. It was very good. So the chicken, I'm going to give an 8. The condiments, I'm also going to give an 8.
What about presentation?
Presentation, 5.
Any other comments?
Oh, very good sandwich. All right, so now we're gonna do the fries. Now I'll admit I maybe had a couple of those in between takes here. But these are just standard fries from Chick-fil-A, nothing special about them. All right, everybody go ahead and grab one who wants to grab one. Good crisp on them. It's waffle fries. Good salt, good flavor. Not overdone. Yeah. I think as far as fries go, I'll go ahead and give this one a quick ranking. I'm going to say 7.5. Pretty good fry, but I don't think they're the best in the business. I think that's a whole nother video, but since we're going to do each there, if there's one left, let me have it. I want to do a sandwiches. So, I was going to break it in half, but I think we described it pretty well.
Yeah.
Gregory, give me your numerical ranking on it. Emily, number. Lauren, number.
7.
10. 8.
Okay, pretty good scores on the fries. Okay, here we are. I'm just going to do a twist around and show you where we're at. Maybe a little bit of background noise. We're just a few feet from an interstate here in San Antonio. But we've got a cool little setup. So we've got our table going. And Lauren, what did we get from the Jollibee?
We got the spicy chicken sandwich.
Spicy.
All right, guys, are y'all ready for the reveal? I like
Okay.
it. It looks big. Like
Says
I
it's a deluxe.
That looks spicy. Oh,
Is that a pickle or a jalapeno I see down there?
I think it's a pickle. That's a jalapeno.
Okay,
That is a whole fresh jalapeno.
cool. So jalapeno on that one, but no pickles.
do I have?
I got that.
You want to lift it all the way and find out? So I see some sauce on there. Yeah, and jalapenos. All right, dude.
Do I have to try this one?
It's up to you.
I think I'll just have the fries.
So what was your, what'd you think about the presentation, Lauren?
You know, it's not like it's the prettiest, but it is a big piece of chicken. I don't know. I'll give the presentation a 6.
Okay.
It smells delightful.
All right, do y'all want to go ahead and dig in?
Oh, I say let's go ahead and dig in. Let's everybody grab one. Whoa, the very first thing I noticed is that part of my bun is hard as a rock. That's like stale.
Ooh.
Cooked too long, something like that. Got a piece of jalapeno on mine, so we'll see if that's a spicy one. It looks
So do
fresh.
I'm nervous.
I got a whole one.
Oh my gosh, Gregory.
It's all right. So for me, the bun, if we're going to do the same rating system, I'm giving it a 1. And that's a 1 through 10 score. If it wasn't, I'd give it a 0. That was the worst bun. And really, I don't know if they had done it properly at the store. It may not have been so bad. But it was either stale before it was warmed for too long, improperly, whatever it was not a good bun. So very, very low score for me on that one. The chicken, on the other hand, while it had flavor, I don't know how do you express this. It tasted cheap. There was something about the texture to the breading just wasn't right for me. It was almost like greasy, and like the quality of the chicken didn't feel very good in my mouth. That's a weird thing to try to describe, but it wasn't there for me. I'm going to give it a 2.5. And then I think for the condiments, really enjoyed the jalapeno, and the sauce they had on there was pretty good. So I'm actually going to give it a 7.5 condiments. Overall, my least favorite thus far.
The chicken.
All right, so as far as the bun goes, it was too small for the chicken. It was hard and otherwise bland. So I'm with Ryan. That's a 1 on the bun. The chicken, the breading was way too thick, way too hard. It hurts the roof of your mouth to bite it. The chicken on the inside was tender and juicy, but not very good. So I'm gonna give the chicken a 3. And then as for the condiments, the fresh jalapenos were actually pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a 5 because there really wasn't a lot of the sauce.
Good. Gregory, 0 to 10s, buddy.
The bun, it was stale on the edges, but in the middle, it was fine. I mean, it's not the best, so I'd give it a 2. The chicken, for me, I don't know why y'all are crazy, but that was a solid chicken. I'd say it's 7.
All right, what about condiments?
Condiments were really good. The sauce was nice, and I got a whole jalapeno on mine. Spicy, but good.
All right. M&M?
So the bun, it was like rock hard, but I loved how the top one looked. It looked like it just fell from heaven. It looked so good, but it wasn't. The taste wasn't that good, so I'm gonna have to give it a 2. And the chicken, not the best chicken I've ever had in the world, but I mean it was kind of good, so I'm gonna have to give it like a 5 possibly. And for the condiments, I only have the sauce. I don't like spicy stuff. It's not my go. Not my go-to. So the condiments are like a 1.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna do the fry test. So we just got regular fries here. Grab a couple. First thing I'll say is one feels a little soft. They're reminiscent of McDonald's fries just in texture. And we'll do the break test here so we can take a look at how crispy or how soft they may be. And look at that, you can't even squeeze anything out. These are tough.
Dude, I think there's mold in it.
No,
Look, the potatoes can.
discoloration.
Okay.
Pretty bland.
Yeah.
No salt at all. There was no salt, not one little bit of salt.
I think my ranking is 4. I don't they're not that good. 3.5. I'm gonna revise that 3.5 for me.
Negative.
I just, they were so hard, I tried to squeeze them in between my fingers. And I've done that at every place. I literally couldn't squeeze them.
Yeah.
I'm not the strongest guy ever, but I can usually make them disintegrate. And those I could not.
I'm gonna give them a 3.
Emily?
Sorry.
Gregory?
1.
Okay.
They were just like, they had no salt. They were too squishy. They were a little soggy. No crunch. Nothing was good about those fries. Don't go here.
There you have it. On to the next one.
All right.
Okay, here we are at the Bojangle. So this is this a spicy or a regular or?
Just regular. They don't do spicy.
All right, take it apart for us so let's see it. So what do you have on there? It looks like mayo, got some pickles, and we've got a breaded single piece of chicken, dry on the other side. All right, so, I mean, I have to admit, it looks pretty good. The sun is kind of messing with the focus a little bit. But it's not a bad looking sandwich.
I wish there was more pickles, but you know.
It looks so good. I want to pick one. I want to pick one.
It's a tasty. It was like the flavor kind of kicked in late. Spicy. That was weird.
There's a little spice in there. It's good.
Got a really good crunch to it. Oh wow! I don't know.
Well, Gregory, you had ugly words to start this thing out. Have you changed your mind?
I'll take the word back.
All right. Well, let's start your categories here. When it comes to bun, what'd you think about it, and where'd you rank it?
I'm ranking about a 7 because it tasted just like a bun. It tasted sweet. Overall, it was just pretty good.
Okay, you want to rate the bun?
The bun, that was a really good bun. It looked good. It tasted good. Honestly, I want to come back to Bojangles again if we didn't live an hour away.
Lauren?
I'm gonna rate that a
Okay, 8 from Emily. Lauren?
It was a good bun. It was soft. It seemed like enough fun for the chicken. I'm gonna give it a solid 6.5.
Wow. Okay. So, I think for me, on the bun, sweeter than I expected it to be. It's probably the sweetest bun that we've had yet. And, but very good. It was right where it should have been. I'll go ahead and start off the chicken one as well. To me, this is the best chicken that we've had. Those stringier than any of the other restaurants we've been to. I got to tell you, the breading on it, it was surprising the way the flavor and the spice profile kind of kicked in late. I'm going to give it a strong 7.5 for the chicken. And then for the condiments, it was just mayo. I don't think there's anything special about it. But the pickles were pretty good. The mayo was I think it was a good compliment to it. I'm not overly impressed. I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Okay.
the chicken. And pretty much he described it. It was really good. It was stringy. Probably the best we've had today. By a little bit. But it was good. The condiments, the sauce was pretty good, and so are the pickles. So I would say 7.5 on the chicken and 6 on the condiments.
Emily?
Just like Gregory and Daddy, the chicken was stringy. The chicken was good. I love it. It also had a crunch to it, and like it was a good crunch. And for the condiments, I love that I got this with pickle because I love chicken sandwiches with pickles. If you don't have pickles on your chicken sandwiches,
Hey, Matt, sit down.
you're not getting a good experience. And I don't know if they used mayo or ranch, but it was really good. So I'm gonna have to give that. Wait, did I rate the chicken?
Nope, rate the chicken and the condiments.
So the chicken is at least an 8. I think I'm gonna give everything an 8. And the condiments were like a 6, 7.
Cool.
Okay, so I don't think we ended up getting your ranking on the chicken and the condiments.
You know, I agree. The chicken had a really good spice on the back end, good crunch to the breading. So I'm gonna give the chicken a 7.5, and I'm gonna give the condiments a 5, just because I love mayonnaise and I love pickles, and I don't think there was enough of either.
Well, fair enough. Okay. Real quick, I need a rapid fire on the presentation. To me, it was average presentation, so I'm gonna give it a 6.
5, 6.
6.
Okay. All right, it's fry time. So we're at the Bojangles now. Are these the only options for fries, or did you order spicy, or?
No, they're just their seasoned fries.
Okay, so seasoned fries is what was available. So everybody grab a fry. So we do our little squeeze test here. It broke pretty easily, and they do actually smush.
All I'm gonna say is, if there was a way for a fast food restaurant to make fries too salty, I thought I'd never say that in my life.
Okay.
These were a bit too salty.
And what number would you give them?
An 8, because they were so seasoned and they taste
Okay.
great.
Emily?
So I definitely judged them way too quickly. I smelled them in the bag, and they did not smell really good. But when I looked at them, they did look good because they had all the seasoning on it. But when I tried it, I want to take all those rest. I want to take all the thoughts back. They are so good. And the seasoning did well, but like Erika, there was a lot of it. So
Give it a number.
6.
Okay, got it.
I think they're actually pretty good. They have like a sweetness and a saltiness to them. So I'm gonna give them a 7.
Okay. It's funny that we all feel, so differently about it, but I'm going to tell you, for me, they're not bad. It was a little too much seasoning, so they were just a little somebody overshook the seasoning a little bit. It was basically like a Tony's kind of multi-purpose seasoning. So too much. Also, several of them are like super greasy, soggy. They're not bitter, like the oil is super cold. But for me, not my favorite. I'm going to give them a 4. Okay, so lost a little bit of footage there. We are at Dave's Hot Chicken in San Antonio, and I think this is the only one here, but we basically ordered the chicken sandwich, and they make you pick a heat. We picked medium. This is supposed to be a spicy chicken sandwich, but we're just cutting it up, and we could tell that there were pickles and lettuce and sauce on there. And all right, so you can see it's pretty well put together. It smells like pepper. Anyway, we missed a little bit of the presentation, but I'll give it a 7. So, all right, everybody grab a piece. Let's do it.
The bun gets a 7. Soft and sweet. It was a double for the chicken. So it was really good.
What'd you give the chicken?
The chicken had a nice breading on it. It was actually not very spicy for being medium, but it was light. It was easy to bite through, easy to cut through when I cut the sandwich. So I give the chicken 7.5.
Okay.
And the condiments I give I give the condiments an 8. The pickle was good. I like the addition of the slaw, and the sauce was really good too.
The bun could be better. I'd give it a 3 on the bun. The chicken itself was okay. I'd give it a 6. The condiments was a 10 though. I love those condiments.
Okay, good, excellent. Emily? Good.
We'll do daddy.
So I'm going to give it a bit of a different score. The bun to me was fine. It was not, I don't think it was super remarkable, but I'm going to give it a 6.5, right? So just above average. The chicken, though, shockingly, like quality-wise, very good. The texture was very nice. There was a certain amount of crunch to the chicken, but to me, the flavor was so far off. No front-end spice, no salt, no. There was a little bit on the back, and listen, this does have a heat meter, so of course they can make it spicier, but it's served in the middle of the spectrum. Not overly impressed. I was so disappointed with the spices, though. I think, the lack of seasoning in general, it just made it a very bland experience. So I think I got to give it a 5.75 on that. I think for the condiments, the pickles were unremarkable. I don't think it were my favorite pickles. 6. So I just, not much to say. Really, I didn't care for them all that much. Emily, what'd you get?
So the bun was really good. But it was kind of sweet, and it was kind of like it wasn't as fluffy as I want them to be. I like them to be like big, so I'm gonna have that like 4 kind of. The chicken was great. I love the chicken. Honestly, I thought it would be way more spicier because it smelled really spicy, so that's like a 7. And the condiments, I love that they put more than just pickles and a sauce. So the condiments are gonna get like a 7.
Alright, here we go. Okay, Charlotte fries, so these were just regular, was the only option for fries, right? Get to They appear to be seasoned fries. So look, no, let's give them a shot. Everybody grab one. Then one of the things I'll do for you is my little snap toast here. So they're crispy on the outside of the touch. Then when you squeeze them, they look pretty fresh to me. Definitely still good temperature on them. Proud of it? Fries, crunchy on the outside. I'm important. Have too soft on the inside. The seasoning is actually really good. Where's the other black? Salty enough. Alright, they found the sauce for this one. I gotta tell you, I'll just go ahead and give it a number. I'm gonna give this a pretty strong endorsement for an 8. I think these are the best fries that we've had to date. Probably not the best ever. I think we can make our own little thing about fries, but it's really good. I would definitely order the fries here, get that out. That's already easy.
Yeah, they look good. They taste good. Seasoning's perfect. They, like Daddy said, when you squish it, that's great. So satisfying. Plus, I gotta give these like a 9. These are so good.
All right, bro. What about you?
An 8.5. They were just like perfectly seasoned. Texture is great, and they look great. So
Awesome.
All right, try one out, Mama.
All right, I've already had one. I think these are the best fries we've had today, so I'm giving them a 9.
9? It is. I love it. Okay, so we ended up bumping into one of the proprietors here, and we decided to take an opportunity to try a vanilla milkshake. Now, we didn't do this anywhere else, but it's been a long day of eating fried chicken sandwiches. Felt like the right time to try a vanilla shake. So if we take a look at the consistency, right? This is not too thick, not too thin. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll assume we can use the straw okay. Smells great, nice and cold. Here we go.
Who gets the first sip? Daddy gets the first sip.
I get second. Don't shake it all.
He's gonna get a headache.
It's gonna be a little hard to get through the straw.
That's good though. Sweet, not too malty, right? It's really good flavors. Give it a shot. Good luck. While she works on that, I'm gonna do another important test.
Wow, that's really good. I mean, I would that.
That's
Is that a level up?
yeah, I'm in.
Ten. Everything 10, except for the.
It's okay. It was,
Yeah, so is Manchester City.
It's so good.
Give it back.
All right, I gotta give a rating.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Seriously, one of the best shakes I've ever had.
Anything about it?
Very vanilla forward. It's really sweet, which I don't generally like really sweet, but it is just delightful.
That's pretty good. Dave's milkshake for the win.